Our first Elite Aerosports regular aircraft in the shop. This is the BDX. Wanted to see one of these and build one of these for quite a few years now, and it's happening. So let's open up the Elite Aerosports BDX aircraft. I'm not sure what's in which box. We're probably gonna have two fuselage pieces split. I'm assuming this might be the wings, but we'll see. We're gonna open up both boxes and see what's inside. Now it looks like the box has got a little bit of water on them. Don't know what that's from, but. Okay, so this is what the box looks like when we open it up. Yeah, we had a bit of, oh, that's glue there is what that is. All right, so in this box, we've got the rear tail section, and it looks like two wings. So that means there's going to be the front section and on probably all the other surfaces in there. Well packaged. Looks like the only way this would get damaged is if the box completely got crushed or like forks poked through it. So let's see if this just comes out. There we go. All right, so we got wing number one. So that's in a foil bag wrapped in bubble wrap. We've got wing number two. BDX number 81. All right, and fuselage. Now this scheme is pretty cool. It's going to be very bright. I'm excited to see this in person. I can see the picture on the box, but I think the high vis orange on this guy will be way more visible in person. Oh yeah. There we go. So very, very cool. All right, so we're just going to move the boxes around and we will unbox this, get our table set up here, and we'll pull this guy out of the bubble wrap. All right, so we'll open up our wings first and pull the bubble wrap off and take a look. Now I've seen one of these planes before up close. Well, I've seen a few of them up close before, and saw Ali Machinchi fly his at Kentucky Jets, and saw a whole bunch of them fly at Miami Jets. All right, so first wing. Is that ever bright? Wow, that is darn cool. So this is my first time seeing one up close, and I'm kind of scared that this is going to push me over the edge and want to order one of these things. Very nice. Very nice. Lots of carbon in the layup here. It looks like we've got carbon in the wings. Oh yeah, that's strong. Carbon. All the formers are laminated with carbon. Super cool. Very nice. And even our small details here. If you look on the back side of the flap, for example. And it's not the typical thin, bumpy stuff. This is nice and smooth. Not that it really matters, but. Okay, so that's wing number one. We'll open up wing number two. It should be an exact match. All right, so wing number two. Very cool. Here we go. I don't know if the camera is going to show that properly, but this is like full-on fluorescent orange. Absolutely awesome. Very nice, very nice. All right, so since we have the rear part of the fuselage out, this is the next thing we'll open up and take a look at it. All right, so we got our layer of bubble wrap off here. And of course our color scheme matches the wings, as you would hope. And let's pull the foam stuff off. All right, and there we are. Very nice. So a beautiful finish on it, very, very smooth. Very nice. So it does come with a pipe installed. We are not using that pipe. We're going to be using our upgraded pipe, which we got from JT Hobbies, or Joe Tamez Hobbies. And the other cool thing that we have is our BDX tail cone. So this is a cool little upgrade for this thing. So it essentially replaces the stock fiberglass or plastic, or this one's carbon tail cone, and puts a nice stainless cone on it. The other thing about it is I'm assuming the outside diameter, yes, is bigger. And this is going to be to fit our upgraded pipe, which we have here as well too. Hold tight and I'll grab that. So here's our upgraded pipe for the BDX. This is the standard layup for JT pipes. We've got our red bell mouth, nice thick inner pipe, and this is what's actually going to be going in this aircraft. All right, so there's a shot of the underside. Man, I love this plane so much. I really need one of these in the stable. This is such a cool plane. When I first saw this thing 2 years ago at Kentucky Jets, absolutely fell in love with it, and I need one for sure. This isn't mine, by the way. All right, so we've got our rear part of our fuselage done, wings unpacked. Let's move this stuff around and we will open up the second box, which should have our front fuselage and all of our other tail surfaces. All right, so box number 2, let's open this guy up. Should be the front fuselage. We've got a little bit of water damage or damage on the front part of the box, but when this was delivered, I stuck my hand in there and it didn't feel like anything was even close to those areas. Looks like just rub marks, so we should be fine. Lots of cardboard in there, no problems. All right, and there's the front part of our fuselage, hatch, surfaces. All right, looks like everything survived well. Yeah, the area on the front here, I reached in and I could feel this foam right away, so that's fine. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pull this stuff out, get it on the table, and we will open up each of these pieces individually and take a look at them. All right, so we're gonna open up our surfaces first and take a look at them, and then we'll finish off with the rest of the fuselage. Let's open up these guys. All right, so this, I don't know what surface this is gonna be, one of the elevators. Very nice. Classy. Look at those things.
Oh, they're beefy. And the set screw for the dowel.
That looks like 4 or 5 millimeter carbon
Thick.
carbon plate. Holy, is that ever thick? Yeah, that's amazing.
It's going to take a kicking.
Yeah, it sure is.
Imagine what the ball would do.
Very nice. Nice fit and finish. I've never seen an Elite Aerosports aircraft up close yet, so this is pretty awesome to see. Very nice fit and finish. So this should be matching one, I think. So we'll pop this guy open. So our matching surface, the other elevator, skin hinged. Looks awesome. Okay, so those guys are good. We'll open up our rudder next. Now, if you're watching this and you're not in the jet hobby, the BDX is inspired from the BD5 aircraft. The BD5, I'll throw a picture up here. It's very stubby with wings, unique aircraft, and that's really what I like about this plane too. That is great. So kind of a stubby little rudder, but big moving surface. Looks awesome. Again, same carbon arms.
Nice finish.
Yeah, beautiful. Did a great job. The front locating pin here, absolutely huge. The locating pin here, you've got a little bevel on there. That's kind of a nice little touch. And then it's a front screw on the rudder. We'll save the fuselage for last. We'll open up the canopy next. Already seeing some other cool things that I like on this. The locating arms or the little locking tabs are huge carbon tabs. You know, when you see a guy like Ali or anybody else fly these things and fly them very hard, and you get a nice close look up on an aircraft like this, it really makes you understand why they can take the abuse that some of these guys put them through. All right, so beautiful finish on this. Like mirror gloss finish, very nice. All right, and we've got big AirX supports in here. This stuff is interesting because it's foam laminated with a really thin layer of G10, but if you look at this stuff, it is insanely stiff. And then we've got our rear tab here, which is a huge pin, locks into the back part of the fuselage. Big tabs here. This looks like, those are fiberglass tabs or carbon tabs as well. And they go into a huge honking piece of plywood. It's a very nice design. That is beautiful.
One big screw.
Yeah. One single screw on the front. Super cool. All right, so next is the front fuselage portion. I think there's some extra stuff floating around in here. Excited to see this thing. Whew. Shiny, shiny, shiny. My name is Jonathan from the lighter side of RC, and I like shiny things. All right, and there we go. There is the front part of the fuselage. Super cool. I'm excited to show you guys inside here, but we'll take a quick look at this beauty first. So very nice, beautiful construction on this thing. Very cool. The finish is amazing. They did a great job on that. Looks awesome. When I saw pictures of this scheme, I wasn't quite sure if I would like it or not, because I'm not a huge fan of this kind of color scheme, but this thing is beautiful. I think in the sky it would be insanely visible. I'm just looking over at my other orange airplanes over there, and like, now that orange looks very muted. Very muted. All right, so we'll bring you guys in close now and take a look at the initial stuff in the plane. So we've got our wing tube in here and our other stab tubes. We've got our equipment plates. This is something cool that Elite Aerosports does. We've got a beautiful equipment plate that's all marked with their logos and stuff. And the amount of carbon and stuff in here is just beautiful. Tanks come painted. We've got a visible strip here as well to show you fuel level. And then this is a smoke tank. So we're putting smoke in this, this aircraft as well. So beautiful, beautiful work. Some of our main formers here. So this former is plywood. So this former right here is plywood. I can't see all of them, but we've got the other part of the tank mount that goes over top of the wing tube. That's plywood, laminated with carbon. And then everything else looks like it's AirX mostly. Our main joiner former here and our engine mounts and everything are all really nice looking aircraft ply. So really nice layout on this aircraft. All right, so just going over our hardware inside the fuselage here. Very nice hardware package. So we've got our 2 wing bolts, a bunch of little guys, probably our fuselage joining pieces, some screws for the front board. And then we get into our ball links. These are all aluminum ball links and very nice. So titanium rods, it looks like. They're one threaded one way, one threaded the other way. So adjusting them is going to be very easy to adjust your length and everything. So that is really nice to see. Carbon tubes on the surfaces, so that's our rudder. This is our horizontal stab, so it looks like everything's been mounted already. We've got an aluminum tube on the inside, which is threaded, and we've got left and right marked. And then we've got a huge honkin' wing tube. It's probably 35 millimeters maybe, and very thick. Just awesome. Some of our other parts that showed up with our Revic wing bags, the reason they showed up with the Revic wing bags is these came from Elite Aerosports. We've got our UAT in the box here. This is for the BDX, the Ultimate Air Traps UAT, so that's part number 1. And we also got the wiring harness as well. This wiring harness is from Elite Aerosports. The Revic wing bags are here as well. That's where those parts came in. So this has a full Revic wing bag setup. So we've got our wings, our horizontal stab, and our vertical. And the horizontal stab is a one piece there, so you can have both of them joined together by the tube, and they all fit in one bag. I kind of like this setup better. Yes. It's nice because you can keep the tube attached to one side very easily, and works really well. I like this setup. That's what my Bull had, was that setup. All right, guys, here she is all assembled, but before we talk and finalize this video, I need to share with you the lighter side of RC After Dark. That's our live channel. We're actually recording with the After Dark right now, so we have a a video going on the unboxing and then the After Dark's happening. But the After Dark channel, it's a completely separate channel, and we do live streams here from the shop for about 2 hours every 2 weeks. So if you guys want to see stuff early, if you want to interact with us, check out the After Dark channel. There's some links down below. And the other thing I'll bring up is channel membership. We release videos on YouTube about a week or two early, and our channel members get to see those videos early. So right now there's 3 or 4 videos on the channel. I think I've got 15 channel members. Those guys get to see the videos as soon as I upload them and make them live to channel members. And everybody else that's watching, they wait until they go live on YouTube. So if you're interested in that perk, it is paid service, but check it out. Channel membership, links down below. Well guys, here is the BDX fully assembled. She's a monster, very big plane. Just did some rough measurements. We are 109 inches in length, which is 2.8 meters long. And the wingspan looks to be 2.7 meters. Very, very nice. Awesome plane. The fit and finish on this thing is beautiful. We basically have all of our parts in stock right now. The only thing we're waiting on is the lighting kit from Sky Candy. So that's something we'll be adding to this plane as well. But otherwise, she's ready to go, ready to assemble, because we don't build these planes anymore. We just assemble them. And here she is. Little dig for all you fans out there. We'll be working on this soon. Thanks guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments about the BDX, make sure you list them down below. Also, I'll put a link to Elite Aerosports website down below, so check out their lineup of aircraft. They have some amazing planes, some beautiful schemes, and lots of fun times with their aircraft. So thanks guys for watching the unboxing of the Elite Aerosports BDX, and we'll see you in the next video.